Alright, catch y'all up where we're at on this thing here. This is what we have, another thing we've tried to figure out and looked up a bunch of different things about the truck. 5 most common problems with this, but the pickup up underneath the distributor, that's what sends the wire to the tack end over to our ECU. That is the only one that we have that sends the single, is up underneath the cap there. And they say if it goes out, it can be a sporadic spark, rough idle, or no crank, right? When it goes out. So that's where we're at now. So we're going to replace that. We went and our daddy went, oh, boy, that felt good. Ow. Right on the back of the heel. Yeah, it flipped over on the back of my leg. But anywho, we got us a brand new distributor. So we're going to change out the distributor and keep our fingers crossed that that's it. We're going to put that where it don't flip over no more. Let's go right there. There we go. All right. All right, y'all see I got to get busy. But anyways, I marked all my wires. They're not in order or firing order. They're just marked counterclockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 8. That way I know where to put them back. Simple stuff. So easy peasy. Unplug it, 9/16, pull it out. Just make sure you mark everything before you do it, and keep your fingers crossed, because I'm pretty sure that's where we're at, right? Okay. It's the only thing I left I can think of. All right, let's get busy. I'll holler at you in a bit. All right, that's the pickup right there, y'all. That sends all the singles out to everything, and they say it can get cracked. It is awful rusty looking. I know that. But that is the thing in question right there. They say it can crack, go bad. Once it goes bad, you don't get no single to nothing. So we'll see. Alright, let's get everything else unhooked and off and mark everything. Alright, still got me stumped, y'all. I put the new one in there and brand new everything, brand new, which you get a bad one, I know, but now we had like weak spark is where we was leading back to this, and then now we got no spark. So I mean, maybe we got a bad distributor, maybe the computer's going out, or man, I'm completely stumped here. Ow. Have done everything I can think of. There goes Dad. He's headed to the parts house. He's going to talk to them about this distributor. He got one for his van when we was doing it, and it registered bad when we did it, or took it back to him. It said it was bad, so maybe we just got another bad distributor and I had to pull it out and do it again. Alright, let me wait on him. It might have fucked that sensor up since we're messing with it, but why it crunk up and run without anything being fucking plugged up, I ain't got a clue. Look, y'all, we was checking the spark. It had no spark whatsoever, right? No spark. You say it had no spark. You seen that, right? Okay. Well, I had the injectors unplugged while we was checking everything. We was probing the coil, and Dad was cranking it, and it tried to fire up, so I stuck the plug in it, and it crunk up. And while it was running, I plugged back up the injectors, and it stayed running. And it's running. It's running rough, but it's running. So I ain't got a clue. But you tell it's got the idle's rough. I bet we messed up idle air control. Yeah. Okay, y'all, we're gonna let it run. So all we're gonna do is let it run and see what happens. I'll holler at you in a bit. All right, we've been letting this run for a while. It's starting to smooth out. You can tell all the gas is getting burned out of the cylinders. The rock is starting, the idle's starting to smooth out. I'd be damned if I know how it's running. I really don't, y'all. But we still have the check engine light, the service soon engine light is still on. So I don't know if it stays running. We ain't cut it off yet, so we don't know if it's gonna crank back up. So, but it fired up while we were spinning. Like I said, I had number one out and it wanted to crank. So I put the number one plug back in it, hooked it up, and I had the injectors undone, and it fired up and run. That's because it's full of gas, I'm sure. But I would imagine, but it's running, everything sounds good. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we did any different. Alright, we're gonna let this thing run. My phone's dying, so I'm gonna go plug it up. Alright guys, I'm still at loss of even what we were doing to get it back running. I gotta get some new lube and put a crosshead to cover up the wires, because the old stuff just crumbled and fell apart. But I don't know if probing the coil pack, the wire might have, I don't know, but it's running. So that's all I can say. I'm pleased. So it's all back together, it's running. Crunk up the first hit of the switch. So I mean, I don't know, but it is what it is. But alright, well, I hope y'all enjoy, and I wish I could tell y'all what we did to get it running, but I don't know. I said I probed and tested and swapped, and the way it cranked up, it was amazed the heck out of me and my dad, and it's running. So, and it sounds good. Sounds a little deeper. Still smell gas though. But I hope y'all enjoy, and I holler at y'all taters. We ain't gonna go nowhere in it, so I'm gonna drive it around town and make sure everything's okay. That's one thing I did want to say, because we ain't real sure what happened. So it's best to be safe, so we're just going to drive it around town before I hook the race car up to it and try to go to the racetrack. And then this happens again while we're down there, and like I said, I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it crunked. I wish I did. Alright, I'll holler at y'all taters later. I hope y'all enjoy.